Hi everyone, this is Debbie Happy Cohen, and we're on goat note number 12, and it's called What is Love? And I'm going to attempt an answer in the context of the scapegoating conversation because one of our viewers asked me to address this question because he said when he was a kid, he didn't know what love was. And he was a scapegoat in his family, and he said that when I talked about it in, I think it was goat note number 5, he said if I would have heard that at a younger age, I wouldn't have known what you were talking about. And he said he said now I do because I have a wife and a child who really have shown me what love is. Well, what I also know about him is that he followed the Grateful Dead for 3 years, and that kind of experience will really transform a person in terms of opening them to greater possibilities of experiencing more in their life. Just kind of pops you open, I would imagine. I don't know, I wasn't there, but I think it's important to know that as well, because I don't think you can end up in a relationship with that much love not knowing love at all to start with. It's not a vibrational match. So something was a catalyst to allow that for him. When somebody's been scapegoated or gaslighted, you can learn more about those in the other videos if you want to. Their perception is either denied, minimalized, or twisted, purposely or not purposely. To me, that is psychological biochemical warfare, especially when it's gaslighting. I'm giving that as a context because it's the opposite of that. That's love to me. Love is saying, oh, is this what you're experiencing? Tell me more. Is this what you're feeling? Oh, maybe I can relate to that. How can I help? How can I be there for you? Oh, is this what you want? What can I do to be there for you? I think about, I read the book Mom and Me and Mom by Maya Angelou. Amazing, amazing, beautiful story. She talks about her mom, who was not a perfect mom in any sense of the word. But at one point, Maya Angelou wanted to be a striptease dancer. And her mom would always ask her, well, what do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And so she told her mom this, and her mom was like, well, then let's go out and buy some fabrics and I'll help you make some, little teeny bathing suits for yourself. And that's love to me. That is just pure. She didn't filter what she thought her daughter should do or be. She listened to her completely and said, that's your perception, that's your experience. Okay, let me be there for you. Oprah Winfrey brought up a thing in one of her talks to a group of graduates and said something about surrounding yourself with people who fill your cup, who validate your experience, who believe in you and want the best for you and see the best for you. That to me is love. And I think it's up to us to say, I want to surround myself with people who do that. And I want to be that kind of person for myself and for others who are willing to reciprocate. And I want to experience life that way as well. I want to believe that life is also in my corner. So that becomes a lot of energy to have to have that cup runneth over, myself and life and others, all supporting and validating my experience and what's wanting to emerge next in my experience. As far as giving a specific felt sensation, which I always like to go to embodiment, I find that with this topic, it is the hardest one to offer that up because for each person it's different. For me, I had a baby brother who was born when I was 13. And the radiance and love that I felt for this baby was something beyond anything I had ever dreamed possible. So that's what that was for me. I talk to some people sometimes and they don't really like babies. And they're like, oh, I'm going to go poke the baby. Or they're like, I don't like watching movies with children. And, you know, some people feel deep, deep, deep love when they're in nature and, you know, they're going fishing, or they feel deep love when I keep thinking about people on Harley Davidsons. I don't know why. Every time I thought about this topic, I just thought of people on Harley Davidsons like loving the experience. Um, Maybe because they're people who have chosen to validate what they love and are going and doing it and enjoying the fresh air on their face, enjoying the movement and the wind and and whatever their environment. Usually they go out into nature and experience nature. So I don't know if that completely answered the question. I don't know that I could completely answer the question, but I hope that this gives you a little bit more of an idea of maybe something to reach for. Because here's what I absolutely know. I know that if you're listening to these videos for yourself or for somebody that you love, you know that you don't want trauma and abuse. You don't want scapegoating. You don't want gaslighting. You don't want that. And that's enough to help you move into another direction, but it's not enough to get you into where you really want to be. And being inside the inquiry of, wow, well, what more is there? And what more can I be asking for? Because if you don't know that you don't know, how can you ask for it? So I hope that this video, rather than like necessarily giving answers, it's opening up a door of possibility of well, where can I look? Who do I know who's experiencing more? Who's experiencing some of the things that I would love to experience? And what could I learn from them? To me, without love, none of the rest of it's worth it. To me, with love, I feel energized to be able to do anything and be my most brilliant self, be my most present self, and my most courageous self, because there's a place for the energy to go. That love is what circulates and moves us to become everything that we can become. So I think that's about all for now. If you have any questions or any other ways of looking at this, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share it with people, and help spread the love. Bye.